Good morning. We are going to be doing lesson 5.10. Starts on page 285, and then it is number pairs for 8. Our essential question: how can you model and write addition sentences for number pairs for sums of 8? So how can we write an addition sentence with our addition or our plus sign and our equal sign where altogether the answer is 8? So we're going to work through different ways to do that today. On the first one, you're just going to use 2 different color crayons and have it match our numbers below. So if I'm using red and blue today, how many reds do I have to have? Our first one is 7, so 7 reds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then how many of the other color do I need? 1. And then go ahead and trace yours. So we have 8 is equal to 7 plus 1. And then meet me on the next page. We've done these before, so get your counters ready. We're going to use our counters today. Set them up so you have 8 up top and start with all of them. 1 is going to be red, and then 7 are going to be yellow. Let's match that first one. And I know it's going to go a little bit longer than our cube train is because our cubes are smaller than our counters. So let's just quick verify. I have 1 red and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellows. Sometimes when I'm counting, I need to double check. So 8. Let's make sure we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 here. We are not going to take any away, and we're not going to add any more. So we know we're always going to have 8. But how many of each color is going to change? So let's see here. We have our 8, and then what is this sign called again? This is our equal sign. And then we have a 1 red plus 7 yellows. Now, if I switch one of these yellows to a red, what do I need to change? I hope you're saying, Mrs. Medja, this is going to be a 2 now, not a 1. A 2 now. So 2 goes here. And then can I just keep a 7 over here? Would that number stay the same too? Say, no way. If you change that first number, we have to change the yellow ones too. If we had 7 and we took 1 away, how many are we going to have now? Let's count to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you said 6, woo! Do a little celebration. Nice job. Your brain is a-working this morning. Maybe you're doing this in the afternoon. So now that we have our numbers, let's read our sentence. 8 is equal to 2 plus 6. Now let's switch one more. How many reds do we have now? 3. And how many yellows do we have now? We could count them, or we could look at our pattern. We know that this is going to go up 1 each time. 1, 2, 3. This will go down 1 each time. 7, 6, 5. Those are a couple different ways that you can find the answer. 8 is equal to 3 plus 5. Now, last one more. Our next number would be 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. And remember, you can read this either way. You can say 8 is equal to 4 plus 4, or you can read it backwards. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Good, good. Now, come on to the next page, 287. We're going to keep going with additional pairs. So you can just leave it like this if you want, or you can move them over to your top part. So complete the addition sentence to show a number of paired to 8. So we've already done all these. Let's just keep going with what we had. Flip another one. If we're going to continue with the pattern, what would we have to write here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We flipped another one, so now we have 5. And if we're counting backwards, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 8 is equal to 5 plus 3. Let's do it again. Flip it. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then how many yellows do we have? 2. And another one. We could have 7 and 1, or we could flip them all and say 8 is equal to 8 plus 0. Choose any of the ones we've done to color in your cube train. So for example, if I wanted to do 4 plus 4, I would color in 4 red and 4 blues. Once you've decided what you're going to do, just circle it like this. Circle the number. So I did 4 plus 4, so I circled that number. Actually, you know what? I won't be seeing this page anyway. I'll be checking the other pages, so you don't even have to circle it because I won't see that one, what you chose to do. So just have someone at home make sure that you are matching it up. All right, flip it to the next page. Listen to the story problem. There are 8 crayons in a packet. 8 of the crayons are red. How many are not red? Draw in color to show how you solved it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw just little things like this to represent my 8 crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can draw counters or you can draw actual little crayons if you'd like. So there are 8 crayons in a packet. So here's my packet of crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the crayons are red. So grab your red. I'm switching mine because I had my violet red and it was a little too pink. So 8 of them are red. Color in 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I bet some of you guys already know what's happening here. If there are 8 crayons and 8 of them are red, how many are not red? How many crayons were left uncolored? 0, right? So let's put, we have 8 that are red, 0 that are not red, and that equals 8. So 8 is equal to 8 plus 0. Now, down here for number 9, you just have to draw to show what you know about a different number pair for 8. So any of the number pairs that we did on those previous pages, you can do here. Do any of them that you'd like. I'm going to do one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm using it like a 10 frame, not like a cube train. So I have my 8. If I color one of them red, my 1 will go here. And then how many are left uncolored? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all together there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now you guys do that on your own. You can use your counters. And then on this page, what I'd like you to do is once you have them filled in, circle either your number 2, 3, or 4. And then color that in when you're done. Like I did on this page where I was using my counters to figure out where to put in all of these spots. But then when I was all done with this, with every empty spot, I made one and then I circled the one I did. So you work on that page, and then on the back here, complete the addition sentence to show the numbers that match the cube train up top. For number 2, you're going to tell how many in each set, write the numbers, circle the number that is greater. So you're going to circle the group that has a greater amount of counters. And then number 3, how many more counters do you need in this 5 frame to show a way to make 5? Send me a picture of these pages when you are done.